on NBA 2K TV. We've got Scottie Pippen. We break down some winning MyTEAM lineups and your top plays. Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV. Chris, when you're thinking about 90s NBA superstars, who are you thinking of?
I think about all the rings, right? Hakeem Olajuwon, back-to-back titles with the Houston Rockets, and of course, the ultimate dynasty in the 90s, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, the Chicago Bulls, 2 3-peats, 6 rings, NBA history.
Well, speaking of Scottie Pippen, we are so lucky because he joined the NBA 2K team this year, and we sat down with him during his mocap session. Take a look.
Hey, I'm Dan Indra, and I'm still a video game designer here at 2K, and we are once again on the set of NBA 2K20's MyCAREER mode. Scottie Pippen, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, it's a pleasure.
So you just finished your scenes, and you give an inspirational speech.
What's up, fellas?
Hey. Whoa, what's up? What's up, man?
Yeah, a lot of history in this locker room, man.
Do you give speeches like that often, like in real life?
Yeah, I do, because I have a story to tell, based on my career and my travels of how I went from being a player that wasn't recruited out of high school to, getting drafted into the NBA. I'm from Arkansas, youngest of 12. Nothing special about the way we grew up, just poor folks. It's pretty much talking a lot about my past and some of the things that I've experienced going through my basketball career. If you want it bad enough, if you're willing to sacrifice, it will find you. I got 6 of those to prove it.
Is this your first time in mocap?
Yes, it's my first time.
Okay, so how has that gone?
It's been great. It's pretty amazing, to see what you guys were doing here and the cameras, the technology, and how this all comes together. I think the video games keeps us more current, more relevant, and allows the kids to be a little more hands-on with us.
Did you know what to expect? Like, have you talked to other players who have been in the games?
No, I didn't know what to expect. I just kind of came here just on the fly and was willing to do whatever it took.
So this is a particular thrill for me, because the first time I remember you was you were 16 pixels high in a video game, long time ago.
Oh.
We very much appreciate everything you're doing for us.
Now, here's a look at the events coming up in the neighborhood. The MyTEAM Unlimited $250,000 tournament is here. Tomorrow, January 25th, 32 players will battle it out in hopes of making the final 2. And while the tournament is going on, you'll be able to watch live in-game. In MyTEAM, there will be a tournament finals tab where you can see the bracket and watch any game you want on the 2K Streamcast, even on demand. So hop in and watch the best MyTEAM players in the world duke it out as they try to secure a trip to Chicago for the $250,000 tournament finals. And of course, MyTEAM producer Robbie sat down to talk about some of the qualifiers lineups used in the tournament. Let's check it out.
Thanks, Chris. If you're looking to improve your MyTEAM lineup today, I've got the tips for you. One of the best ways you can improve your MyTEAM lineup is simply by looking at the people that qualified for the Unlimited $250,000 tournament. These people are masters of the mode. They have the best lineups, and they have the strategy to back them up, and that's why they're in the tournament. First up, we have Peja, who is 13-0 in his last 13 games of Unlimited, and he's been using a variation of a lineup that includes Pink Diamond Gilbert Arenas, the Diamond DeMar DeRozan that evolves to a Pink Diamond, and then the Pink Diamond Tracy McGrady. It's gonna be a big deal to be able to shut down that Tracy McGrady. He's got a card that doesn't have many answers for it right now. He's been scoring 30 points a game with this card, so you have to find a way to balance out offense with defense. He's got great two-way players. Gilbert Arenas has a ton of speed and three-point shooting ability, and it's, again, another card that will catch you off guard. He has several players that you can build an entire team around. So it's a big deal to have multiple options and multiple answers on the other end of the floor. With Arenas being 6'2", 6'3", T-Mac being 6'8", these guys are big enough to guard the opposition in addition to cashing in on offense. Another thing to mention about these unlimited qualifier lineups, and Page is a great example of this, he has Pink Diamond Bill Russell from the New Year's Resolution set and the Galaxy Opal David Robinson from the Rewards Market. These two cards can stretch the floor, and it's another thing, if you catch your opponent off guard, you may have an easy W by the end of the first quarter if your opponent doesn't have that strategy ready for you. The other lineup we wanted to call out from a recent qualifier is Jomar. Now, this guy has a lineup that is a little more top-heavy. You saw with the prior lineup from Peja, he had 13 guys from Diamond to Pink Diamond. In this case, my man here is running 3 bronzes on the bench. While that's great for matching up with people in Unlimited, it may not be as great once you get into the tournament. If you meet the right combination of players and you don't have an answer for them, you're gonna be in trouble. So I recommend that he maybe get a few players for that end of the bench and really diversify the lineup a little. We saw last year with Turn Up defense can get you close to a championship, and this guy's definitely got a great lineup full of clamps players. And what I mean by that is that Hall of Fame badge, clamps. It helps you to stop drives to the basket, which in Unlimited is a very important thing to do. You keep people out of the paint, you keep them away from easy buckets. So guys like that Diamond Pascal Siakam, great card. Definitely an all-around card that you can build a team around. I'm just worried what's gonna happen if he runs into the right combination of players. Diamond Jimmy Butler's looking nice. He's got a George Mikan, and he's even running Amethyst Rudy Tomjanovich. So obviously defense is a priority for this card, and it's a priority for his team. If he runs into the right combination of players though, maybe a few adjustments need to be made. Another thing that's a common thread between both of these lineups is each of these players is sharing the ball and they're keeping their turnovers down. Keeping turnovers down is a very important thing. In the finals of the tournament last year, one of the ways that Skip to Malou got momentum was by forcing a bunch of turnovers in a row and really widening his lead against turn-up defense. Turnovers are important. Take care of the ball and you will have a shot at victory. A few suggestions I would make to fill out the end of his lineup are the Pink Diamond Tracy McGrady, and you can also take a look through the newest Spotlight set that has Jeremy Lin as a featured card. These also include a bunch of nice evolution cards. Those cards are valuable because you have spent a lot of time playing with them if you've evolved them all the way through. So, because you've evolved them, you're very comfortable with these cards and they match up with whoever your opponent may be if you have a Pink Diamond. Well, you've seen two of the best lineups in my team right now. You guys have been sending us your lineups as well with #2KTV lineup. Keep sending them in, and let's take a look at some of the ones you have right now.
This is the 2KMC, and you're in luck because it's time for your best showings of defense to offense. I want to see work on both ends of the court. You submitted your top plays, and now it's time to choose the best. But first, congratulations to Dylan Stevens 12 for being crowned top play of the winter and the winner of 500,000 BC. Up first, we're with CJ20 in the playground. After taunting the defense with some dance moves, runs down and rips the ball away. But wasn't done there. Pushes the ball and gets their teammate an easy layup. Up next, we stay in the playground with Man Got Him 804. Back-to-back rejections. Pushes the tempo, and reaches in the toolbox to whip out the hammer. Moving on, Let's check out I Am Trey Lamar. After another showing of consecutive stuffs, the Hornet gets loose. Lobs it up for the wicked alley-oop slam. Who says insects can't run the brink? Last up, it's Brispy Kev. The Backpack chef comes in and soars in for the rejection, then turns around and cooks up a full-court game winner. That's what I call a recipe for success. It's also what I call you're getting benched if that don't go in, boy. Now vote for your favorite play and submit highlights to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. This is the 2KMC, and I'll be back next week with your State Farm Assists of the Month.
Who puts in those long hours with their MyPlayer and reaches that coveted legend status gets a nod here on NBA 2K TV.
That's right, we love to admire your hard work and dedication, so without further ado, let's check out the latest legends in NBA 2K20. For all of you that are close to reaching that legend status, keep going, because you know what? You're just that much closer to getting dropped off in that iconic helicopter.
And next week, we're gonna have all the highlights from the MyTEAM Unlimited tournament, so make sure you check back while you're getting that helicopter ride in, because I know you can do it. You can make legend status. Keep playing, keep putting in those hours. You got this, and we'll see you next time.
I really want to be dropped off in a helicopter in real life.
I know, me too.
Can we make this happen?
Let's do it.
I want this to happen.